Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie and I'm a wedding photographer here in the lovely state of North Carolina. And today I wanted to talk about something recent that I've been doing for my photography clients, and I have received such amazing feedback from them. So I have started creating a little highlight reel of the wedding day, like just a couple second video clips just throughout the day, compiling them all together with some music and then sending them to my photography clients. And I've started doing that the past few weddings maybe by this point. So I started doing it the past few weddings, and just the reaction and feedback that I've gotten is just overwhelmingly positive that I decided to share. I kind of wanted to talk about why I've started doing that, and yeah, I just wanted to tell you about it. So why have I started making highlight wedding videos for my photography clients, you may ask? Aren't you a photographer? And I would say yes. Yes, I am. But there are a few reasons why I have decided to do this. For a less important reason, reels and video content is king. So this does allow me to get some video content throughout the day to then post on social media. But I would say that is the lesser important reason why I do this. It's just kind of like an added bonus, I guess. I do get that content, but again, that is not the reason why I do it. But if you are a photographer and you're looking to grow your business, especially on social media, you should know that video is huge. So even if you don't do an entire highlight reel for your couples, maybe even just taking a quick video throughout the day, or just one video, maybe of just the outside of the venue, that will go a long, long way when creating your reels or your TikToks or your YouTube shorts. So if you need some inspiration on that, you can definitely follow me on Instagram, or I do post those on here as YouTube shorts. Getting into the real reason why I do it and why I started doing it is I've started to see a lot of my clients not hire videographers for their entire wedding day. What I've seen a lot of the time are people hiring photographers for maybe just their ceremony, or maybe they're just live streaming their ceremony, or they hired a friend to video their ceremony, and that's kind of it. I've seen so many. There are so many times where I see people who don't invest in video and they just have photo. And that is no judgment at all. I know weddings are extremely expensive, and it's an honor to be able to capture somebody's wedding day by being a photographer. So I'm not saying it in a way of why are these people not hiring videographers? I understand it's expensive, but I've just noticed it more and more, and so I get to kind of fill that in a very small capacity for them, and it's really at no extra charge or extra work for me for the most part. I know that maybe my couple can't afford to hire a videographer, like I said, and so if I give that to them for free, they're really going to cherish it, and they're gonna have that for the rest of their lives. They are going to have that little highlight video of the day forever, because this is just one day for the rest of their life. And if you don't have a videographer on that day, there's no redos, right? I've started doing a couple clips on my engagement sessions as well, but those are more for the content. But I do know a lot of my couples from their engagement session or their bridal session do love seeing those. I don't know. I feel like you like seeing how you guys are together and your love shown through pictures as well as video. I would say the reason I know people cherish these highlight videos is because that is the only thing I have of my own wedding. I think we did a story time on this a really long time ago when I first started my channel. When Jesse and I first got married, about 8 months into our marriage, our apartment building caught on fire and we lost 99% of our stuff. And one of the things that we did lose in the fire was the hard copy of our wedding video. Our videographer sent us a Dropbox link. I downloaded it to my computer and I ended up losing that computer in the fire as well. So we lost our physical DVD copy and the digital copy that I downloaded on my computer. We were never able to recover the Dropbox link. I'm not saying that everyone should email Dropbox and try and get my wedding video for me, but I've contacted Dropbox, I've contacted our videographer. They are no longer in the wedding business, like they're no longer a videographer. There were a lot of things. It was a long time ago. So we were never able to recover our full wedding video, but what we did have was our highlight video. I actually sent it to my mom. I uploaded it to my personal Google Drive account, the highlight video, because it's like 3 to 5 minutes or something. And because I did that and I posted it on Facebook, we actually have the highlight video. And I cherish it. We watched it on our anniversary. I cherish it so, so much. Of course, moments are gone. Like, I will never be able to see in video me dancing with my dad, or I will never be able to hear my sister's maid of honor speech. But I still love just the highlight reel of our wedding day and being able to see us interact together in video. And I also cherish my wedding photos 100%. So I do have like me dancing with my dad captured on video or in photo, just not in video format. So I know what it's like to only have a highlight video from your wedding day. So to see someone who doesn't even get that, it makes me want to serve them in that way and just kind of give them just like a couple, like maybe a minute or two of their wedding day, and they'll get to see how they interact with each other. And again, it's really at no extra cost or work to me. I don't know, I just really like giving that as a surprise to them. So how do I do that? First of all, with video, I have the Nikon Z5. It's a mirrorless camera. They can handle video extremely well. It's very high quality. Like, I'm filming on it right now. You can film in 4K, which is what I'm trying to do right now. So we'll see the quality of this. You can keep the settings very similar to how you will do photo. So I will just take my camera. So let's say I have a detail, like wedding details. So the invitation, the rings, whatever. I will just also take like a couple second video. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting my mic. I will also take just a couple second video of that. I hang the dress. I take a couple second video of that. I just kind of take a couple seconds like throughout the day. If I'm taking a picture of something, I'll just switch to video and video it really quickly, and that's kind of how I do it from like I don't know, that's how I do it. I will pose somebody and then I'll have them do something and then I'll take pictures of it and then I'll have them do it again for video. That's just what I do. But I will say, do not sacrifice photos, like what they actually hired you to do this video thing, because this is just an added bonus. I will not sacrifice getting the photo to get a quick little couple second video. So for example, let's say a sparkler exit. I will have them go through maybe twice, but if I need those photos, I will take photos twice. There's only one instance where they wanted me to take a video, and I told them that I would take a video of them exiting for their sparkler send-off, but that was communicated beforehand, so that was okay. But like I said, I will not sacrifice the photos because that's what you're hired to do. And I kind of feel like this is a similar thing. If you watch a lot of Caitlin James content, she does same day like photo slideshow, and then she puts it on an iPad and she shows it around, which is an amazing little surprise that people don't really expect, and they get to show it around. I feel the same way as this video. It's a nice little surprise. But if I were in her shoes, so I'm speaking for her at this point, I would not prioritize the same day slideshow over photographing something. I know her situation is different, and I know that she's a professional. Her husband is her second shooter, so they can tag team. But if I was by myself, I would not prioritize being able to give a same day slideshow over capturing something of the wedding day. You know what I mean? So I feel like the surprise is a little bit diminished if you're prioritizing it over doing the job that you're hired to do. I hope that makes sense. I have found that, of course, it's had really great feedback from my couples, and I will continue to do this. One cautionary thing that I will throw out there is I do not want to overstep my bounds when it comes to a videographer. All these weddings that I'm talking about that I've done this highlight reel for, there is no videographer. They have not hired a videographer at all. So if they hired a videographer, I would not send them a highlight video that I took on my camera, because I would not appreciate it if a videographer sent them photos they took that day, if that makes sense. I don't want to overstep when it comes to videographers. I wouldn't want videographers to overstep when it comes to photos. You have to be respectful when it comes to working with videographers. I only do this if they haven't hired a professional videographer. Okay, so then it's a nice surprise for them. But if they've hired a videographer, then that's not your responsibility. Maybe you take a couple second video here and there for your reels, but you don't have to worry about doing like a whole highlight video for them. Maybe this is something that you will try implementing in your photography business. I do think that, at least for the Z5, the mirrorless, toggling between photo and video is really, really easy. And I'm also not worried about capturing any audio because it's just a highlight video. So it's really easy for me. But I hope this is helpful for you. Let me know if you're gonna start doing this by leaving me a comment down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!